Hey, welcome to a strength set. We're going to first warm up, so if you aren't warmed up already, make sure you stop the video and do that. 5 minutes walking on the treadmill will do it. You could also do some walkouts where you just come on down to a forward fold, walk your hands out to plank, walk back, do a few of those. Anything where you feel like your body is warmed up and ready to move. So make sure you do a warm up. First thing we're gonna do is either on a stability ball, or you can do this also on the floor. I'll show you both ways, and then you can stop the video, do your set, do your reps, and then move on to the next one. So it's Y's, T's, W's from the ball. I like to tuck my toes so I have a little more stability, bring my hands forward, keep my head in line with my spine, and then you're going to make a Y. You're working your lower trapezius on this one, so you're gonna do 10 reps of that. You really feel that in your lower traps. So you're really feeling that here in this part of your lower traps, your mid-back, okay? And then you're going to tease, thumbs pointing up on all of these. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep your head in line with your spine. It's a great activation exercise for your back. Okay, and then also W's. Squeeze those shoulder blades, opening up those W's. 10 of each of those. I'll just show you from here. Y's. This is what you're making. Letter Y, thumbs pointing up. T's, out to the side. Keep those shoulders down, away from your ears. W's. Squeeze that back, thumbs pointing up the whole time. So 10 of each of those. Next, I'll show you prone, doing the same exercises. If you don't have a stability ball, you can do them from the floor. So your chest is on the floor, you keep your head in line with the spine, but your head is off the mat, but you're still in line. You're going Y's. Now, this is pretty tough. You're only going up a few inches, that's fine. Make sure you're activating that mid back, your lower trapezius, squeeze. Good, same thing with T's. Give myself a little more room here. Squeeze. Again, I'm not arching the back, keeping that neutral spine position. And then W's, same way. I'm gonna do 10 on each of those, just activating those back muscles. Next, we're gonna use a kettlebell to do our squat, catch, and press. So for this exercise, grab a 15-pound kettlebell. You can move it up to a 20 or if you need to, or you can move it down. Your grip is gonna start like this, and then you're gonna catch it and go underneath like this. So those are the two different grips that you need in this one. And we're gonna combo that with a squat, so a little wider than hip distance. Keep your chest lifted, weight goes in the heels as your booty goes back. It's squat, catch, press overhead. Squat, catch, overhead press. Squat, catch, press. Keep going. 4, catch, press. 5, catch, press. Weight in the heels, adjust your stance. If you feel any impingements in your knees, 6, press. Here's 7, catch, press. 8, catch, press. 9, catch, press. 10, catch, press, keep going. 11, catch, press. 12, catch, press. 13, catch, press. 14, catch, press. 15, and rest. Awesome. All right, cool. Next, we're gonna keep the kettlebell going into a wide stance. We're gonna do a lunge, static lunge. Bring that knee, back knee goes straight down. You're gonna pass the weight through and then come up. Pass the weight through, come up. Pass the weight through, come up. If you find yourself unstable, like I just was, you can widen your stance, drop back down, pass the weight through, come up. Here's 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and come up other side. Good. It's down, up, 2, up, 3. See that kettlebell is an awkward weight. This can make you unstable. 5, press up. 6, press up. 7, press up. Working core. 8, press up. 2 more. 9, all those stability muscles. Last one. 10, and press. Awesome. Keep your, actually set that kettlebell aside. Next we're gonna do single leg deadlifts. Try to keep those hips square to the mat. As you send that back leg back, keep that toe rotating in, up, and squeeze the glutes. So toe rotating, the back leg rotates down and in. Here's 3, slow and controlled. Keep that core engaged. Up and squeeze. 4, up and squeeze. Keep going. 10 of each leg. 10 of each. Awesome. So once you're done with that, we're gonna go single arm rotational row. Grab that kettlebell again, your 15-pound or higher if you want. Start with 10 or 15, and you can adjust from there. You're gonna start this one with a kneeling lunge. A lunge. You can drop that back foot to a 45-degree angle if you want a little more stability. Your front hand, which is on your knee, your arm's gonna be locked out, your elbow's gonna be locked out. You're going to initiate this with your back by driving your elbow up and squeezing your back. And we're gonna combo that move with a rotation so your shoulders stack. Okay, so you're working your core as you work your back. Squeeze and rotate. Good, I'll show you from the front view. It's squeeze and rotate, shoulder stack. Good, here's 4. Good, if you need more, drive that toe down, square off those hips, it becomes a little more unstable. Squeeze and rotate, squeeze and rotate. Good, drive the back first, stack the shoulders. Squeeze and rotate. We're going to 12 on this. Here's 9, good, 10, squeeze and rotate, 11, squeeze, last one, 12, good. Switching sides. Awesome, locking out that front arm. Squeeze the shoulder blade first and then rotate. 2, squeeze, rotate. 3, squeeze, rotate. 4, squeeze. Keep that head in neutral spine. 5, make sure you initiate, squeezing that back. 6, squeeze the shoulder blade, elbow up. 7, 8, squeeze, rotate. 9, squeeze, rotate. 10, squeeze, rotate. 2 more. 11, last one. 12, and rest. All right, awesome. Next, I want to show you an eccentric push-up. So even if you can do full push-ups, do them eccentric. The way I show you is to help build shoulder stability. So there's a specific reason why we're doing it this way. Bring those hands directly under your shoulders into a plank position. Then you're going to press forward on your toes. You're going to slowly lower for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, all the way to the mat. Drop your knees, press up, driving those elbow pits forward. And then you're going to do that again. So plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up. It's plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up. Here's 4, plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up. Plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up. Here's 6, plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up. Plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up. Here's 8, plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up. 2 more, plank, shift forward, slow, 2, 3, knees, press up, plank, shift forward. Last 1, 2, 3, knees, press up. Awesome. Last thing, we're gonna grab 2 10s. We're gonna do some tricep kickbacks. So keep that core engaged, neutral spine, find it, pelvic tilt, then squeeze those shoulder blades back, elbows or shoulders down away from your ears. Hinge forward, slight bend in those knees, bring those weights up and kick back and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, head in neutral spine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze. 9, squeeze. 10, squeeze. 11, 12, go to 15 if you can, or rest if you need to. 14, last 1, and rest. Woo! Awesome. If you're spent, you're spent. If you can do another set, do another set. Awesome. So here's the cool down. Cool down, we're going to do a couple of stretches and get some foam rolling in. Let's just reach those arms out, drip an arm across, relax those shoulders. Awesome. If you have time, you can spend a little extra time in these stretches. Arms out, reach across. Beautiful. Relax. Awesome. Next, we're going to do an arm off the wall. You're going to stand at a diagonal from the wall, sideways to the wall. Bring your arm up. My first foot closest to the wall is maybe 4 inches away from the wall. My back foot's maybe a couple feet, 18 inches maybe. Drip into that stretch. So you're going to feel this in the lats. It's a really good lat and shoulder stretch. You may feel the blood start rushing down out of your hand. That's a good thing. You're going to bring some fresh oxygenated blood into those muscles. Awesome. So stay here. Once you feel that blood rushing out, about 30 seconds if you can, if you have time. Then you're simply going to drip that hand down your back and get into those triceps. You can change your angle based on what you need on this one. So however you feel the stretch, sometimes I feel it differently, a little more in the chest if I go forward, and sometimes I want it a little bit more in the lats. I'll go a little bit more back. So whatever you need, find that position that feels best for you. Getting into those triceps. Relax, other side. Arm up the wall. Shoot your hips away from the wall and sink in if you need more. So if you need more, you can scooch away from the wall slightly, send those hips out and sink in. Breathe and relax. Feel that blood dripping down from your arm, that's good. And breathe. Awesome. Really good stretch after swimming. Also, good. Keeping that elbow up, drip that hand down your back. Getting into those triceps. Feeling those tricep kickbacks. Beautiful. Breathe. Excellent. Awesome. Let's do a kneeling quad stretch. So coming on down to the mat in a kneeling position. All you're going to do from this position is squeeze your back glute, drive that hip forward. You'll instantly feel a quad stretch. So just stay here. This will help keep a little bit of soreness from all of those lunges. Beautiful. Bring the front heel forward, sit back, half split, hamstring stretch. Saving all your static stretches for the end of your workout. Don't forget to breathe. 30 seconds to release those muscles. Good. Come back to kneeling. Squeeze the glute. Quad stretch. And sit back, hamstring. Again, if you have more time, you can take a little more time on these stretches. Let's switch sides. So from your kneel, squeeze the glute, drive that hip forward, open up that front body. Feeling that quad stretch, feels really nice. you're going to do a run or anything right after your set, I would just leave these static stretches for after you're done. Sit back, come forward, hamstring stretch. That'll just allow your muscles to still fire on all cylinders there. Definitely want to save these static stretches for the end, but you could still do some stretches in motion, some dynamic stretches in between that in your run if you're running or anything else after this. Squeeze those glutes. Then you could even do this one in motion if you wanted to. Just loosen up before you do something, but just don't spend a lot of time in each position. All right, cool. Next thing I want to do is some foam rolling. So grab your foam roller. We're gonna sit on it first. Single booty cheek. So roll out one booty cheek, roll, shift side to side. Awesome. Anything tight or sore, you can stay and breathe on that spot. Roll all the way over towards the hip. Anything you feel tight or sore in there, make sure you get the top of the booty also, glute min, glute medius. Top of that booty, roll side to side. Awesome. Other booty cheek, roll side to side, wiggle it out. Anything tight or sore, I like to give it a little wiggle, wiggle. Shift side to side. Awesome. You can go all the way over towards the hip. TFL, if you can find it. Glute medius, glute minimus on the top of that booty there. Also, make sure you get everything. Find anything tight or sore. You can breathe there. Maybe stop and do a little knee raise if there's anything you need worked out. Awesome. Rolling back onto those hamstrings. Just do a quick flush out. Again, if you have more time, you can spend more time. Point your toes out, getting the outer part of your hammies. Put your toes up, and then point your toes in, still keeping relaxed. Awesome. Shift it down to your calves. Come on up. Do a single calf. Bring one leg over. Strip it out. Inner, center, outer. Good shoulder workout also. Other side. Inner, center, outer. Whew. Get all the way along those shins also. Cool. Shifting to the IT then. Bring that top foot over. Strip out the out part of that leg. If you need more, you can stack the legs. Which I can do on this side, but probably not the other. Come all the way up. That hip. Roll all the way down. Keep ourselves healthy. Good. Switch to the other side. All the way down, strip it out. Beautiful. Strip it out. Beautiful. Find anything tight or sore. Give it a little wiggle back and forth. Maybe just stay there and breathe. All the way up to the hip. And if you can, roll a little side to side on that TFL. And relax. Awesome. Come in front of the foam roller. You're going to bring your hands across your back. You're going to do a slight thoracic extension, very slight. Drip side to side, massaging that back. Then drip down to the next vertebrae. Slight thoracic extension. Just keep it small range of motion. Drip side to side. Good. Move to the next one. Slight thoracic extension. Drip side to side. Awesome. Down one more. Slight thoracic extension. Drip side to side. Once you get to the bottom of the scapula, you can put your hands behind your head here. Do a slight glute bridge. Roll out those upper traps. All the way up. Beautiful. Roll all the way up. Anything that's tight or sore, give it a little bit of extra time. Good. Bring your booty down. Roll onto the lat and strip that lat. You can roll underneath the armpit. Roll on the back there. Roll up towards the chest slightly. Love it. While we're here, we're gonna put that tricep into the back of the foam roller and roll down. Press it in with your hand. You can get a little bit of leverage here, stripping out the tricep, getting on the, all the way up on the deltoid if you want to, and even into the biceps. Good other side. So we're gonna do the lat first. Bring your arm up over, gripping in to that side, back, body, lats, under the armpits. Come on over to the chest, breathe there for a minute. Awesome. Any extra time you need, take it, and then tricep, press that foam roller. Press the tricep into the foam roller. Press the foam roller with your tricep. Try and relax that muscle, move up to the deltoid, that should feel really good. Awesome, take your time on these. So while you're foam rolling, it's kind of a self-exploration. If there's something tight or sore, you can spend your time addressing that. If something is not tight or sore and don't feel like it's benefiting you, then don't spend time doing it. So as you do it, you can fly through the parts that don't feel like they need any attention and really focus on the parts that do. One last stretch, doorway pec stretch. We're gonna come to the door. You're going to put your forearms on either side of the door, elbows stay slightly below your shoulders. Keep your head in line with your spine as you step through the doorway, so you're not drifting your neck, your head forward. So keep that in. You're just gonna feel that chest open up. So stepping through the door. If you're at the gym and you don't have a doorway, you can do this when you get home, or you can do it single arm. If you find a pole or anything like that, you can do a corner of a wall and just turn away. So you're opening up your chest, try to keep your shoulder down away from your ear and feel that chest open. Just make sure you do both sides. So I'm gonna bring my hand back here, and then I'm going to just turn open until I feel a stretch across my chest. I really do like this one with the door, but you can certainly do it here, single arm if you need to. Awesome. If there's anything else you feel like you need, stretch-wise, do it now while you're warm.